Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, the Samam Bonam, Chapter 79. Lord Balram goes on pilgrimage, verse number 16, 17 onwards. We will recite number 16. Tatrayutam adadhenu brahmanebhyo kalayudha halayudha Krittamalam tamraparnim malayam cha kulachalam tatrayutam adadhenu brahmanebhyo halayudha Krittamalam tamraparnim Malayam cha kulachalam tatrayutam adadhenu brahmanebhyo halayudha krittamalam tamarparnim malayam cha kulachalam. Yeah, please recite. Tradyutam adadhenu manebhyo kalayudha tamalam tamarparnim malayam cha kulachalam. Tatradyudamadadenu manebhyo kalayudha krittamalam tamarpanim malayam cha kulachalam. Mataji. Tatrayudamadadenu brahmanebhyo halayudha cha kulachalam. So the shloka continues, but it's very small for me to read. I will go to word meaning. Tatra, there, at Setu Bandha, known also as Rameshwaram, Ayutam 10,000, Adat, he gave away, Dhenu, cows, Brahmanabhya, to Brahmanas, Halayudha, Lord Balram, whose weapon is the plough, Krittamalam, to the Krittamala river, Tamraparnim, the Tamraparni river, Malayam, Malay, Cha, and Kulachalam, the principal mountain range. Tatra, there, Agastyam, to Agastya Rishi, Samasinam, sitting in meditation, Namaskritya, bowing down, Abhivadya, glorifying, Anudnata, given permission to leave. Sorry. Abhivadya, glorifying, Cha, and Yojita, granted, Tena, by him, Cha, and Ashribi, blessings, Anugyata, given permission to leave. Gata, he went, Arnavam, to the ocean, Dakshinam, southern, Tatra, there, Kanya Akhyam, known as Kanya Kumari, Durgam Devim, goddess Durga, Dadarsha, saw, Sa, he. Translation by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. There at Setu Bandha, Rameshwaram, Lord Halayud gave Brahmanas 10,000 cows in charity. He then visited the Kritamala and Tamarparni rivers and the great Malay mountains. In the Malay range, Lord Balaram found Agastya Rishi sitting in meditation. After bowing down to the sage, the Lord offered him prayers and then received blessings from him. Taking leave from Agastya, he proceeded to the shore of the southern ocean, where he saw goddess Durga in her form of Kanyakumari. Om Agyantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Brinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So when the scene was set 5,000 years before for the Mahabharata war between Kauravas and Pandavas. At that time, Lord Balram, he chose to go to Yatra. He didn't wanted to participate in the war. Lord Sri Krishna and Lord Balram, The very purpose of their incarnation is paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkrita, to protect devotees and to kill demons. And they were killing one demon every day in Sri Vrindavan Dham, starting with Putana. Then Shaktasur, Trinavrat, Balram killed Pralambasur. So then they came to Mathura to kill Kans. But that didn't end the list. Because after Kans was killed, Jarasandha became enemy of Krishna Balram. Jarasandha is father-in-law of Kans. So he wanted to take revenge that Krishna Balram killed my son-in-law. My daughters became widow. So Jarasandha started attacking multiple times Mathura with his army. And Krishna Balram killed all the demonic soldiers. In the first battle between Jarasandha and Krishna Balram, Balram was about to kill Jarasandha. But Krishna said, no, don't kill Jarasandha. Balram said, why? Didn't you read Bhagavad-gita? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkrita. We are supposed to kill. That's why we came here. The demon is in front of me. Kal kare so aaj. Let's kill him. Krishna said, no. I have a different strategy. If you don't kill him, he will go, collect another army, and again come and attack us. So again we will kill. Again we will not kill him. We'll kill the soldiers. Again he will go, collect an army. Again they will come. And again we'll kill the demonic soldiers. We will get home delivery. He'll keep on bringing asuras. So we don't have to go away. Home delivery is attractive. So we'll get home delivery of all the asuras, we will kill them. So that was a good strategy. So they didn't kill Jarasandha. And he kept on delivering many demonic soldiers, lakhs and lakhs. And Krishna Balram kept on killing. And finally, they understood this is not getting over. There are too many. We'll have to do some bulk delivery now. Retail will not work. So Krishna arranged the Mahabharata war to kill 640 lakh people in 18 days. That's a big one. But by this time Krishna thought, I will not personally kill. Let Arjuna kill. Let Bhima kill. So Krishna said, I will not touch weapons. I will be part of the war, but I will not touch weapons. I will not do killing business or violence business. So Lord Balram, he got an opportunity to take the side, whether Arjuna's Yudhishthir's side or Duryodhana's side. So Duryodhana approached Lord Balram, please come to my side. Please fight with me, for me. Balram knew he is already going to be defeated because Krishna is on other side. Duryodhana is already gone. And out of affection for Duryodhana and Arjun, he said, I will not take any side, I will not be part of the war. Because he cannot go against Krishna and be on the side of Duryodhana. He can go with Yudhishthir, but he thought Krishna is not going to lift weapons. I will lift weapon, I will become hero. Krishna should become hero. And the biggest point was, what if some demons don't come in the war? What if the delivery misses some demons? We'll have to go and search them and kill them. So Balram went for yatra, but actually didn't go for yatra. Yatra was in namesake. Actually, why he went? To search out those demons who will not part of Mahabharat war and catch them and kill them. And that's how he killed Romaharshan Sutta and Balwar in the yatra. So Lord Balram played his role as the protector of religious principles, dharma, as the team member with Krishna, incarnated to kill demons. So in the pretext of pilgrimage, he went to kill these demons who are not going to be part of the Mahabharat war. At the same time, as a Kshatriya in the human society, he taught us how to conduct oneself in the Dham. So we have been reading how he is traveling to various holy places. And now he has reached Rameshwaram. Rameshwaram is popular. The border or boundary of India. People generally understand Rameshwaram, Lord Shiva, as the deity worshipped by Lord Ram. But the actual meaning of Rameshwaram means Ram jiska Ishwar, one whose Ishwar is Ram. That's Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva's worshipable deity is Lord Ramchandra. Nevertheless, Lord Ramchandra did worship Lord Shiva there because he wanted to take an opportunity to worship his devotee. The Lord likes that. So Lord Balram is also called Halayudh because he carries Hal. Hal is plough. He has two weapons, club, gada and Hal, plough. Club to kill the demons and Hal to cultivate the field of our heart so that the seed of bhakti can be implanted. Bhakti Lata Beej can be implanted. So he is the original Guru, the original spiritual master. So with his plough he cultivates our heart and helps us to develop Krishna Bhakti. So there at Rameshwaram, Lord Balram gave in charity 10,000 cows. When we go to a dharmic place, a dham or a temple, we should give charity. We go to Vrindavan Dham or Mayapur or Jagannath Puri, we should give charity. It is strange that we may go to Sri Vrindavan Dham like nowadays in Kartik devotees go by flight or train. which cost so much money, third AC or first AC or second AC, 3,000, 4,000, flight 7,000, 8,000. Then take a rickshaw or a taxi, further 200-300 rupees, or if you're going from Delhi, 2,000-3,000 rupees. Then get a nice accommodation, 500, 600, 1,000, 1,200 rupees. Nice prasad, but fight with the rickshaw wala for 10 rupees. Railway, we will not fight for 10 rupees. If they increase the price by 500, we will say no problem. If the airline increases the price by 1,000, no problem. If the taxi increases, no problem. But the rickshaw wala will not give 10 rupees more. The lassi wala will not give 5 rupees more. Or some children or some Brajvasis asking us some coins or 10 rupees, will not give. That should not be our attitude. We should be happy to give if we have. That's our service to the Dham and the Dhamvasis. Their very economy is dependent on visitors giving. And especially those who are householders who earn, they are happily spending for their children every day. Hundreds and hundreds of rupees for years together. But one needy child we don't want to spend. So that's not a good attitude. We should have compassion, happy to serve others, happy to share. So Lord Balram, he gave 10,000 cows in charity to the Brahmanas. That's a big one. And then from there, he went to Kritamala and Tamraparni rivers and Malay mountains, and there he met Agastya Muni, Agastya Rishi, who is mentioned even in Ramayana. Agastya Rishi staying there. We can't get appointment. We can't see him. Lord Balram met him and performing his pastime as Kshatriya in human society, he seeked his blessings. So going to Dham, we should seek blessings of the sadhus. That blessings help us to be successful. So seeking his blessings and taking his permission, he went to Kanyakumari. Even Lord Ramchandra visited and had darshan of Mother Durga. Kanyakumari is so old, millions of years old temple. Even today is famous, the southernmost point. Next verse. Next he went to Phalgun Tirtha and bathed in the sacred Panchapsara lake where Lord Vishnu had directly manifested himself. At this place he gave away another 10,000 cows. So a pilgrim should always take bath in the holy river. We go to Sri Vrindavan Dham, we should take bath in Yamuna river and Mayapur Ganga river and Jagannath Puri in the ocean. And Haridwar we go to Ganges. So he took bath and he again gave charity. The Supreme Lord then travelled through the kingdoms of Kerala and Trigartha, visiting Lord Shiva's sacred city of Gokarna, where Lord Durjati, Lord Shiva, directly manifests himself. After also visiting Goddess Parvati, who dwells on an island, Lord Balram went to the holy district of Surparka and bathed in the Tapi, Payoshni, and Nirvindhya rivers. He next entered the Dandaka forest and went to the river Reva, along which the city of Mahishmati is found. Then he bathed at Manu Tirtha and finally returned to Prabhas. So then the Lord traveled to the state of Kerala, which is even there today, visited Lord Shiva at Gokarna, then at the island visited Mother Parvati, and then he traveled and took bath in various rivers. Then he came to Maharashtra, Dandakarnya, that's Nashik, near Nashik, where Lord Ramchandra stayed for a couple of years. And then he finally returned to Prabhas. The Lord heard from some Brahmanas how all the kings involved in the battle between the Kurus and the Pandavas had been killed. From this he concluded that the earth was now relieved of her burden. So there from some Brahmanas he heard the news of the Mahabharat war, that between the battle between Kauravas and Pandavas, in the battle most of the kings were killed. Just the 5 Pandavas and Ashwathama, Kripacharya, Duryodhan, and who else? I think Kritavarma, they remained. So when he heard this, he understood Krishna's mission is almost done. The very mission of the Lord to come on the earth planet is to kill demons. That is almost done. Mother Earth feels big burden of demons. She is mother. Imagine mother has 2 children and one child kills another child. And she has to still take care of the child who killed. It's a big burden for her. She has to still supply food to the child, knowing well this is the child who killed my other child. It's a big difficult situation for her. She has love for her child, but she also has tears for the other child who died because of the first one. So demons or those who commit sinful activities and abuse or be violent to other living entities, they are a big burden on this earth planet. Bhumi Mata cries a lot that my one child is harassing another child and I have to maintain that child. As a mother, she can't stop maintaining, but it is very painful. So we should never ever commit violence on other living entities. We should never ever do abuse or exploit other living entities. That is not sajjan, that is not gentleman, that is not a good son or good daughter of Mother Earth. That is not a sadhu, that's not a Vaishnav. It is highly condemned by all authorities. We should never disturb others, never manipulate others, never harass or torture others, never exploit or abuse others, never be violent, never curtails anybody's growth, whether material or spiritual. Should never do that. Otherwise, we are burden on this planet. We are not contributing to peace on this planet, in this society. We are not worth, we don't deserve to stay on this planet. And after that, we will be sent to hellish planet. And there we will suffer. We will be punished. It is not that I commit a crime and by my money and lawyer I escape. That's not laws of nature. If we commit a sinful activity, I will be punished. If the state police cannot catch me, I cannot escape Yamaraj. I cannot escape Krishna. There are witnesses. The sun is the witness, the moon is the witness, the air is the witness, Paramatma is witness, the directions are witness. Lord Vishnu is the witness, Yamaraj is the witness, Indra, Brahma, Shiva is the witness. They will give witness to our sinful activities. And there no lawyer can help us. No money or no contacts and network can help us. So even if we are not punished by our state authorities or other authorities, we can't escape punishment. So any person committing sinful activity, when he tries to escape punishment, he is doing another sinful activity. So he'll be punished for two sinful activities. One, the originally committed, and the second, when he tried to speak lies or hide the information or cover up his sin. So he'll be punished for two instead of one. That doesn't make sense. So we should not be a burden on this planet. We should contribute peace to the planet. I always say this. Peace should not be cut into pieces. Peace should be maintained with our words, with our speech, with our action, with our habits, with our decision, with our body language, with the way we talk or walk. Peace should be maintained. So when Lord Balram heard the end of the Mahabharat war, that most of the kings are killed, he understood Krishna is successful in his mission. The burden on the planet is reduced. And then he heard that the final battle is going to happen between Bhimsen and Duryodhan. He didn't like the idea that Bhimsen and Duryodhan are going to fight. So he thought, let me go and stop them. So he went to Prabhas, wanting to stop the club fight then raging between Bhim and Duryodhan on the battlefield. Lord Balram went to Kurukshetra. He went to Kurukshetra to stop the fight. The final day when Duryodhan was almost defeated, he was alone now, kind of. So Yudhishthira Maharaj offered him to accept a challenge between him and one of the Pandavas. And whatever is the outcome, accordingly the decision will be taken. And Duryodhan is a warrior. He could have selected Nakul or Sahadev and possibly defeated them. But he selected Bhim. And he selected club, Gada, because he wanted an equal fight. That's the Kshatriya, sportsmanship. So there was a fight between Bhimsen and Duryodhan, club fight, Gada Yudh. And Yudhishthir, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev, Krishna and others were in the audience. And Balram heard about this. He thought not a good idea. Why they are fighting? At least now we can try to settle this matter. After all these 18 days of war. So he came to settle. Of course, we learn from Bhagavad-gita, Dharma Yudh. War is necessary Violence is necessary to protect dharmic principles, to maintain peace. At the same time, it should be last option, not the first option. At the same time, whenever there is an opportunity, the first step should be to avoid war. The first step should be to maintain peace, settle the matter, sort it out, reconcile. So even though the war was unavoidable and it has reached to its last point, so Balram thought, let us now I can settle this, try to settle this. Why Bhim and Duryodhan have to fight? Now maybe Duryodhan will understand that everything he has lost already. Maybe now he wants to stay peacefully. So he came at Kurukshetra with the intention to settle. So when he came, Yudhishthir, Krishna, Arjun, Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev, they paid obeisances. But they didn't speak to him. Because they were worried, abhi kya hoga? It's an unexpected entry. Let me read. Verse 24. When Yudhishthir, Lord Krishna, Arjun, and the twin brothers Nakul and Sahadev saw Lord Balram, they offered him respectful obeisances but said nothing, thinking, what has he come here to tell us? Purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada writes, the reason why they were silent was that Lord Balram was somewhat affectionate toward Duryodhan, and Duryodhan had learned from Balramji the art of fighting with a club. Thus, when the fighting was going on, King Yudhishthir and the others thought that Balram might have come there to say something in favor of Duryodhan, and therefore they remained silent. So of course, as devotees, Yudhishthir and party should be happy. Wow, Haribol, Balramji has come. But the situation was not easy. Balram is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, elder brother of Krishna, and they are devotees of Krishna Balram. So of course they are jubilant. They pay their respectful obeisances. At the same time, they understand that Balram has some affection for Duryodhan. Duryodhan is disciple of Balram. When in the Simantak Mani pastime, Shatadhavna, he stole the jewel after killing Satrajit. Satyabhama, she was present right in the room where the murder happened. She saw Satyadhavna killing her father. At that time, Krishna, Balram were not in Dwarka, they were in Hastinapur. So Satyadhamna, after killing Satrajit, he left Dwarka. And the news reached Krishna Balram. And Krishna Balram came to Dwarka, and Krishna told Balram, Satyadhavna has taken the jewel, let's run behind him and get the jewel back. And Balram said, yes, chalo. And they ran. And finally Krishna caught Satyadhavna and killed him. But there was no jewel in his pocket. So Krishna told Balram, I killed him, phaltu mein. It got wasted because there is no jewel. And before killing, I should have asked him where is the jewel, but I killed him, now whom to ask? Right? Somebody may say common sense, yaar, pehle dekho, baad mein maro. You didn't ask and you killed, and now you're thinking, where is the jewel? First you should interrogate, then you should punish. Police, what will they do? First, retrieve the, if a thief steals something, first they will retrieve the money, then they will punish. You punish, then how will he say, okay, why will I give the money back? So Krishna said, Balram, I killed him faltu mein, there is no jewel. Balram said, you know everything, where is the jewel? Now you are asking me. You wanted to kill him, I know. So Balram got a little angry. He said, look, you go and search a jewel, maybe somewhere in Dwarka. Mithila is nearby. I am going to Mithila. I'll stay there. 5 years he stayed there. 5 years. That time Duryodhan got a chance. He came to Mithila and offered his respects and service to Balram and became his disciple in Gada, use of Gada. Balram is very expert in weapons, including club. That was one of his favorite. So long back, Dronacharya had told Balram that among my students, Bhim and Duryodhan, they like club and they are good at it. Maybe you can teach them more. So Balram, when Duryodhan approached so respectfully, he agreed to teach Duryodhan the use of club. He had taught Bhim also. And as Duryodhan was focused in learning, as a student he highly pleased Balram because he was a very good student. He learned all the skills much higher than Bhimsen. So because Duryodhan learned very nicely, he was a good student, he learned the skills which no student has learned, Balram developed affection for him. Affection as a good, skilled learner. Any student, if he learns good and does all the assignments and passes with good marks, the teacher develops affection. If a student doesn't take interest in studies, the teacher also doesn't take interest in studying, teaching. But the student takes interest, the teacher becomes more and more enthusiastic. That gives joy to the teacher. So Balram became affectionate to Duryodhan, so much so that instead of Duryodhan giving Guru Dakshina to Balram, Duryodhan asked for Subhadra. He was so cunning. Balram said, I am very pleased. Duryodhan took this as an opportunity. Instead of going, Guruji, what Guru Dakshina I should offer? Said, Guruji, give me Vardhan. Said, I want to marry Subhadra. See, that is Duryodhan. So Balram considered the proposal positively. Duryodhan's mind was that if I marry Subhadra, Krishna Balram will always favor me because they have given the sister. Now they can't go against me, otherwise they'll have to make their own sister widow. That no brother would like to do. So his purpose of marriage was kind of that. And Balram thought if this marriage happens, then Duryodhan and Dwarka and Hastinapur, they will be together. Pandavas are so dear to Dwarka, the enmity will finish. But Duryodhan was very cunning and envious. So in Mithila, Duryodhan learned and Balram developed affection. And this was known to Pandavas. Not that he supported his envious aparad against Yudhishthir and Draupadi and Arjun, Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev. So he is my disciple, Duryodhan. So publicly he displayed some affection. So Yudhishthir and Pandavas thought, now Balram has come here. He has affection for Duryodhan. And Duryodhan is about to die. He has already lost all his armies. The sympathy will increase. If two people are fighting and one is getting defeated, automatically public sympathy is towards the one who is defeated. So the sympathy will increase. Now if Balram says something, Krishna also cannot argue as a younger brother, then what will happen? And Balram will say out of affection or out of loka vichar. Loka vichar means that performing your duty because it is supposed to be your duty according to public. Like when Krishna kidnapped Mother Rukmini, Rukmi chased Krishna to kill him and had challenged Krishna, and they had a fight, and finally Krishna defeated Rukmi, destroyed his weapons, killed his chariot driver and horses, broke his chariot and caught him. And when Krishna was about to kill Rukmi, who was a demon, Rukmini Devi, who was there, started crying, went on the feet of Dwarkadish, said, please don't kill my brother. This is the brother who is a demon, who is envious of Dwarkadish Krishna, who doesn't want Rukmini to marry Krishna, who want Rukmini to marry Shishupal. Why is Rukmini having so much affection for Rukmi? Don't kill my brother. That was not real affection. That was because Rukmini Devi thought, if today is my marriage and today my brother is killed, every year how will I celebrate marriage anniversary? That is loka vichar. That what will people say? A sister is standing and the brother is killed and sister doesn't do anything? Sister's duty is to do something for the brother. So she approached Dwarkadish, please don't kill my brother. At that time Balram came. Balram saw Krishna about to kill Rukmi, Rukmini crying at the feet of Krishna. Balram also did loka vichar. Just to pacify Rukmini, Nai Dulhan, bride, Balram came and chastised Krishna. Said, just now you got married and your wife is already crying today? What kind of husband you are? It was not because he wanted to protect Rukmi or he had affection for Rukmi. It was loka vichar. So here Duryodhan is my disciple, he is defeated, he is about to be killed. So there is loka vichar, that Guru should support his disciple. Loka vichar. So Yudhishthir and Pandavas were thinking, now what will Balram say? What will he do? Then we will have to obey. And in front of Balram, Krishna will not argue. There are so many things. It's very interesting. Next. Lord Balram found Duryodhan and Bhim with clubs in their hands, each furiously striving for victory over the other. As they circled about skillfully, the Lord addressed them as follows. So the battle, the fight has already started. They were ready with the club in their hand, using their skill, circling around each other, finding an opportunity to strike. Lord Balram said, King Duryodhan and Bhim, listen. You two warriors are equal in fighting prowess. I know that one of you has greater physical power while the other is better trained in technique. Purport: Bhim was physically more powerful, but Duryodhana was more advanced in terms of technique. So Bhim had higher physical strength than Duryodhana. So he had upper hand. And Duryodhana had higher skills than Bhim. So he had an upper hand. So even though Bhim had higher strength, but still he cannot be victorious easily because Duryodhana had skill to defend himself. Even if Duryodhana had higher skill to defeat Bhim, but he cannot be victorious easily because Bhim had enough strength to tolerate the blows. So both had equal, even though power was different, skills was different, but they were cancelling each other. So Balram thought nobody can win in this. Since you are so evenly matched in fighting prowess, I do not see how either of you can win or lose this duel. Therefore, please stop this useless battle. So it's a clear logic. Why fight when you are not even clear and of victory and defeat? The very purpose of fight is victory. But none of you will be victorious. It will be draw. It will not end in a conclusion. Then why to get involved? Shukdev Goswami continued. They did not accept Lord Balram's request, O king, although it was logical, for their mutual enmity was irrevocable. Each of them constantly remembered the insults and injuries he had suffered from the other. So even though Lord Balram approached with logic and his authority and his affection, but they didn't listen. Why? Because apparently Duryodhana and Bhim cannot forget the unpleasant bitterness in between both of them. But a higher thing is that because the Pandavas knew Krishna wanted this. Even Balram knew Krishna wanted this. Concluding that the battle was the arrangement of fate, Lord Balram went back to Dwarka. There he was greeted by Ugrasen and his other relatives who were delighted to see him. So when they were not listening, Balram understood cause of all causes is here. Krishna is here. He is the one who has arranged this. Now nobody is going to listen to me. No use standing here. So he went to Dwarka. There Ugrasen and all the relatives were very happy to have him back. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains that the word Dishtam, fate, indicates that the battle between Bhim and Duryodhan had been enjoined by Lord Krishna and set into motion by him. Same thing. That if Krishna wants to do something, nobody can stop it. The job of a devotee, the attitude of a devotee is what Krishna wants, I should do. We should follow Krishna's plan. Not have my own separate plan and then try to fulfill my plan. When two people fulfill their individual plans, they keep on fighting. But they both fulfill Krishna's plan, then they both cooperatively continue. So Balram understood this Krishna's plan. My duty is done. What is the use of staying here? So he left for Dwarka. Okay, we end here. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. If there are any comments or questions, you may please ask. We'll take questions first.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the nice class. Prabhuji, you said this here, Balramji was trying to show affection to Duryodhan as a lok vichar. Similarly, Mother Rukmani to his brother. But then we say like in other incidences, like when Hiranyakashipu was killed by Narsimhadev, Prahlad Maharaj was holding a garland. He didn't stop, he is my father, don't kill. Or the same Hiranyakashipu came as Ravan. Then Vibhishan was at Ram's party helping him or guiding him how to kill. So then to show this lok vichar is like individual devotee's decision or how it can be understood.
So, in earlier yogas, there was a very clear demarcation between asura and sura or devotee. Now, in Kali Yuga, the person has both the qualities. So, more consideration gets added that he is done good things also. So, if I am punishing this person for a bad thing, he has done good things also. That also cannot be neglected. Right? Apart from that, yes, it's individual devotee. It is not for us to judge them that why Rukmini did this and Prahlad Maharaj didn't do that. These are individual and both are correct. Okay? Next question. Yeah.
हरे कृष्ण। जब गांधारी को पता चला कि युद्ध होने वाला है, तब भीम दुर्योधन उनका आशीर्वाद लेने के लिए गया। तो उन्होंने बोला कि आप विवस्त्र होके मेरे सामने आओ, मैं देख लूंगी आपको, तो आपका शरीर वज्र का हो जाएगा, आपको कोई मार नहीं सकता है। तब फिर थोड़ा समय के बाद जो दुर्योधन मिलने जा रहे थे, तो भगवान कृष्ण उनको चड्डी केले का पत्ता पहना दिया। बोला माँ के सामने इतना बड़ा होने पर ऐसे जाना ठीक नहीं है। तो केले का पत्ता पहन के जब गया, तब गांधारी ने जब उनको देखा तो बाकी सारा शरीर उसका वज्र का हुआ था और किसे मारा नहीं जा सकता था। जब युद्ध चल रहा था तो भगवान कृष्ण या भीम को समझाया कि उनके जंघा पर ही मारना चाहिए, और एक्चुअली नियम के अनुसार तो कमर से नीचे मार नहीं सकते गदा युद्ध में। फिर भी प्रभु भीम को आदेश दिया और युद्ध के चलते ही भीम ने उसके जंघा पर गदा मारी, तब जंघा टूट के फिर बाद में वो मारा गया। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। धन्यवाद। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्ण। You have a question? Yeah. Okay, we have a question. Please wait.
It is said that the earth can tolerate anything besides a liar. Why is it said like that?
Because, especially in this yuga, generally dharma is on 4 legs: austerity, cleanliness, mercy, truthfulness. In Kali Yuga, the 3 legs are already gone. Now only one is remaining. If liar means breaking truth, if that is also gone, then it's very difficult to handle the situation. Today, even if two robbers rob together, the minimum thing they want is honesty between each other. If two criminals do crime together, the minimum thing they want is at least you be honest with me. Right? If some robbers steal money from the bank and go to a secluded place, what will they want? Let us divide it honestly. Right? So even robbers want truthfulness and honesty. Without that, this world cannot survive. Okay? Prabhupada writes, there are different countries, different religious systems, different philosophies, different languages, different castes, different creed. There are so many differences in the society, but there's one thing common in the whole world, and that is everybody wants truth. If you want to select a friend, whom will you select? One who speaks truth or who doesn't speak truth? One who speaks truth. So I want a friend who speaks truth. Why will he want me as a friend if I don't speak truth? So truthfulness is common requirement. Okay? Thank you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.